You know what's funny? Sometimes when things start going really good in my life, I will find a way to dissect it and a way to fuck it up. I've done it in relationships. I've done it with jobs. I've done it with friendships. And it's like when things are going good, it is very triggering. It's very scary. And I don't know. I just simply can't accept it. And I've realized this is a problem with me, but I've actively decided for quite a few years now that I need to become very aware of that, because I'm never going to live the life I want to live if I keep getting in my own way. As soon as I'm in the end zone, I start overthinking, overanalyzing, and literally my brain goes a searching for a problem. A lot of you who know AJ, he is literally the most likable human. There is nobody who's met AJ that isn't obsessed with him. It is literally golden retriever husband, black cat wife. I'm the Scorpio. That's always been the problem. Okay. But here's the thing. When AJ and I first started dating, literally he is the most healthy, stable partner anyone could ever want. Me, on the other hand, love a challenge. Got to keep things spicy. No, I was very toxic when I met AJ. I was very used to chasing, and I was addicted to the chase. I was not really about the bigger picture, not really about the commitment end of it. Well, also, I think there were some self-worth issues there, let's be real. But I really just could not accept like a healthy romantic dynamic. No, I thought that if we were having issues, I thought that if we had problems going on and there was a lot of unhealthy back and forth, like that was actually in my mind, like dead ass. I thought that meant we had a healthy relationship because we were like fighting for each other. Like, and if you didn't fight for each other, like you're not really about it. Like you don't really like them. AJ comes from like a sitcom family. I call it a sitcom family because they're like Full House. Like everybody is normal and nice. And if they ever did have an argument, like at the end of the episode, everybody is like hugging, you know, it's very healthy. It's very healthy over there. I love my family. Let me start with that. But we are a little bit crazy. Okay. It's very loud. We love to bicker. Like we love a good tussle. We love to fire each other, flame each other up. Like my family is the complete opposite of AJ's. So I think there were just a lot of rules I had in my head. Like if you're not constantly like bickering and taking jabs at each other, that like you're not in a good relationship. So with AJ, I would literally go looking for reasons for him to like want to leave me. And then I would be like, I'm not the problem. There was definitely no self-awareness at this time. And also because I literally thought that I was normal. I had never been in a healthy relationship. I had been in previous interactions, that's what I'll call them, with guys who loved a game too. I loved a game, they loved a game. We might as well own a playground together because we were just playing games, but we were both like into that. That was our love language, right? And so when you interact with people like that constantly, and then someone normal and healthy comes trotting along who's like, hey, like I would marry you. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Meanwhile, that's like literally the goal for me. I wanted to be married one day. I wanted to have kids. And here I am being presented on a silver platter with someone who checks all of my boxes. And I think he's weird because he's sure of that so quickly. I mean, how could you not be with me? But like, you're weird. So I was just very confused and I was looking for ways to fuck it up. I've also done this in my career so many times. I think my career has been the biggest reflection of me self-sabotaging, because being self-employed will literally force you to heal everything within yourself, because one day you wake up and you realize, oh, I'm self-employed. And so if everything goes wrong, if I lose everything, if this doesn't go right, it's all my fault. And so at one point, the goal for me, my dream job was just to be a content creator. Like that's all I wanted. And then I got it. And then the biggest issue was, can I keep it? Can I maintain this? And I was very unsure if I could do that. So what did I do instead? I self-sabotaged. I would procrastinate. I had opportunities coming in my email. I wouldn't even open the emails because I was just afraid of the success, because that meant that I would have to sustain it. Here I was going ahead and ruining any chance of success by just avoiding, procrastinating, overthinking, and thinking so low of myself that I didn't even give myself a chance or a running start. And I feel like maybe a lot of you can resonate with that, where you are perfectly capable of having and obtaining and sustaining the thing that you want. It's just that you're petrified. It's hard to accept that failure, but it's easy to say, oh, well, I didn't really try that hard, right? But that's bullshit. So we're not going to do that. This episode is brought to you by Nuuly. Nuuly is a subscription clothing rental service that's all about helping you have fun and get creative with your style. Renting from Nuuly lets me shift gears in my wardrobe without a complete and completely expensive overhaul. I've especially been really excited about this because postpartum, my body is still constantly changing and I'm not quite ready to commit to a whole new wardrobe. So in the meantime, I've been using Nuuly to figure out my new body and how to style it and just my new style in general. Every month, I rent 6 items from Nuuly's shared closet of thousands of styles for everything I have going on. Dressy stuff for occasions, trending going out clothes, cute dresses, casual tops, and premium jeans for hanging around. Jackets, vacation fits, you name it, they have it. I love that I get to try out trending styles, colors, and silhouettes, then send them back for something new. Nuuly takes care of everything from shipping to laundry. I can even pause without paying a fee if I need to take a break for any reason. With choosing your 6 styles each month, you can literally choose whatever you want to rent. It's totally up to you. Nuuly has over 400 brands and many of them are my favorites. Just for example, I'm a huge fan of Free People, For Love and Lemons, and Anthropologie, and they have all of those. They also have inclusive sizing. Their sizing goes up to 5X as well as petite and maternity. They have fast, free shipping and returns and professional cleaning in Nuuly's state-of-the-art laundering facility. And if you end up loving one of the pieces you rent, you actually have the option to buy and you'll get it at a discount. Nuuly has everything you need to bring your closet up to speed for the season without breaking the bank. Try new styles, sizes, trends, and more this season when you rent with Nuuly and skip feeling that fast fashion ick. If you're expecting, you can rent maternity and maternity-friendly pieces from labels like Hatch, Nothing Fits But, and more. Nuuly is a great value at $98 a month for any 6 styles. But right now, you can get $28 off your first month of Nuuly when you sign up with my code BCILY. Just go to Nuuly, that's NUULY.com. That's Nuuly with 2 U's and enter the code BCILY and sign up to get $28 off your first month. That's NUULY.com. Nuuly with 2 U's with code BCILY. Nuuly subscription clothing rental. Change your clothes. I think some of us are really addicted to chaos and the struggle. The thing that people don't tell you, and what's very confusing, is peace is boring. When you actually get a breakthrough, it's like boring. Going downstream is boring. And so I think a lot of us actually enjoy the chase. We enjoy working towards things, and that's okay. But what we also have to be okay with is the discomfort of peace, like actually getting the thing and obtaining it and starting to tell yourself that it's okay to have these ebbs and flows in life. It's okay to have the downtime because eventually you're going to be working towards something else. So why not just accept when good things happen to you? Just accept when things are easy for you without fucking it up, because at some point you're going to have to work towards something. At some point you're probably going to have a struggle. So why can't you just enjoy the good right now? I don't know. Some of you are addicted to striving and not thriving. You don't actually want to be in a healthy place, but you like the idea of it. Getting the thing you want doesn't feel safe. Thriving feels like a threat to you. So when you go mess it up, then you tell yourself, see, I told you it was too good to be true. But again, this is, and I don't even want to call it self-sabotage. I would call it self-protection. All we're doing is guarding our emotions. All we're doing is guarding our hearts from getting disappointed and getting hurt or letting ourselves down per se. But I feel like when you live in that mindset, you are stopping yourself from actually living the life you want to live, living a fulfilling life, because you can't accept good things happening to you. And I think the scary thing about this is if you can't accept good things happening to you, I think it spills into other areas of your life. At least for me, it's not just that I can't accept good things happening to me and that can be difficult at times, I also can't accept help in some areas. It's hard for me to ask for help. It's hard for me to accept help. These are all good things. It's hard for me to even accept compliments, okay? I think this spills into a lot of areas. And you could probably look at your life. If you have a hard time accepting good things happening to you and you try to mess it up, is it possible that there are other areas in your life that you also do this with? Breakthroughs are boring. Dare I say it? They can feel, dare I say it, stable and safe. And I know for a lot of you that can be the biggest turnoff. You want chaos, you want an adventure, you want a journey, and that's all fine. But two things can be true at once. We can also accept good things happening to us without being addicted to a struggle. It's not really like this is something I've been good at changing within myself either. Like, I'll be honest, it is definitely something you have to constantly work at. Okay, besties, if you love hot takes, juicy confessions, and best friend energy, you're going to want to sit down for this. The Spill the Pop Tour is officially popping off, brought to you by Simply Pop, the juicy new prebiotic soda. And you're never going to guess who's on the mic. My girls, Alicia Marie and Remy Cruz from Pretty Basic. Yeah. I love me a good live show, and this one's extra juicy. Think surprised guest, giveaways, and pop culture combos that only hit harder when you're there in real life. They're kicking it off April 30th in LA, and if I weren't covered in breast milk with a new baby on my hip, I'd be front row. Don't miss it. This isn't your average podcast taping. This is juicy, bubbly, and unapologetically fun. Spill the Pop is coming to a city near you. For more tour information, visit cokeurl.com/simplypoptour. Tickets are free and available now, but hurry. Availability is limited. I'll say this. I don't have all the answers to fixing this overnight, and I'm still working on it myself. But I think this 3-part formula is a good start. Number 1, you have to become aware of it. Let's go back to the fact that I told you when I started dating AJ, I thought that we were in a healthy relationship when I was picking fights with him. I thought that that meant I was fighting for him. I thought that was cute. I thought that made me I don't know. I thought that was very, what's the word? I don't know. For me, it was like giving rom-com. And the only thing that was funny about that was me making a joke of myself. Like, I don't know. Okay. So anyways, step 1, you have to be aware of it. And for a lot of people, this is the hardest part, because what if you don't know that you're the problem? Like me, I didn't know it was the problem. Now I do because I was in a relationship with a healthy person who made me realize that. Yeah. But if 2 people are the same, who gonna call out who? Yeah, that's the problem. So self-awareness is the first step, and it's a major milestone because not everybody gets to step 1. Okay. Step 2, this is the hard part. When something good is happening for you, you got to sit in the discomfort of success. You have to sit in the discomfort of happiness. You have to sit in the discomfort of getting what you want. That's so funny, right? Because you were like praying for the thing, and then you got the thing and you were like, ew, you're scared. You're sus. You're like, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. But you're going to sit in that discomfort, because the more that you sit in the discomfort of having good things, the more good things you'll be able to accept. And this is what we want. We want to break that, right? Okay. Step 3. Stay with me. We're going to have to remind ourselves. This is when we actually talk to ourselves. Okay. It looks a little kooky, looks a little crazy, but you're going to have to tell yourself, I deserve good things. You're going to have to remind yourself that it's okay if something comes to you easily. It's okay if you didn't have to get on the struggle bus to get something. It is perfectly fine. You're going to live. You're going to be fine. Accept it, remind yourself, and just retrain that self-talk. Yes, you're worthy. Yes, you deserve it. Like, you know what? I just need to say this really quick. Stop telling people and stop letting people tell you. When something good happens to you, you really deserved it. I really hate that now, especially that I've become aware of this situation. I'm like, who are other people to tell me when I deserve something? Like, literally nobody is going to be able to decide whether you deserve something or not, because nobody knows the full story. Only you get to decide if you deserve something. Like, I hate when something bad happens to someone and they'll say, oh, you didn't deserve that. No shit. Okay, I don't care who you are. When bad things happen, like, you don't deserve that. That's like a weird thing to say, in my opinion. So let go of that. You always are worthy and deserving of good things happening to you. Like, be for real. Okay, so 3 steps. We got it. We're going to become aware. We're going to be a little more self-aware of things that we're doing. Ask ourselves, am I the problem? It's okay to ask yourself that more often. Just do it. Step 2, we're going to sit in the discomfort of having the things we want instead of trying to fuck it up. So the next time something good happens for you, just ask yourself, what would happen if like I didn't ruin this? What would happen if I just like didn't fuck it up? I guarantee you the answer will be like absolutely nothing. You get to keep it. Congratulations. So just like ask yourself that. So my problem with shopping for intimates like bras and underwear are that I typically feel like I have to compromise looking cute for comfort. However, it's been nice that I can finally feel really sexy underneath all my clothes and still be very comfortable. The Fits Everybody collection from Skims is like nothing I've tried before. I've never worn intimates that fit and feel like this. It molds onto my body and it feels like you're wearing nothing at all, which is my favorite. I finally tried Skims after hearing all the hype around it, and I understand now. If you've been thinking about trying them, this is your sign. The underwear is game changing. I don't know what technology they're using over there, but I get it now. One of my favorite pieces from the Fits Everybody collection is the Fits Everybody crossover bralette. I'm amazed at this product because it's not one of those old school bras where you have to have the wire and everything to actually have support. The band is what provides amazing support and lift, but it doesn't feel like it's suffocating you at all. Like I said, I don't know what kind of magic or technology they're using over there, but it's buttery soft yet super supportive. So I'm loving that it's comfortable and supportive, but the cherry on top for me is that I genuinely feel super hot in these intimates. Personally, I'm a less is more girly, so I like that a lot of the pieces are solid colors. They're like neutrals. It's easy to mix and match these pieces together. They're super flattering and they look good on everybody. You can shop Skims Fits Everybody collection at skims.com. After you place your order, be sure to let them know I sent you. Select podcast in the survey and be sure to select my show in the drop-down menu that follows. A lot of people will say they're afraid of failing, but I guarantee you it's not failure that you're afraid of. It's getting the thing you want that you're afraid of. Because yes, sometimes that means now you're going to be handed maybe more responsibility, okay? Maybe that means you're going to be given new tasks that you're unfamiliar with because you're getting something new. Maybe getting something new is the scary part in itself. But again, would you rather hold yourself back from the life that you actually want because you're familiar with chaos, because you're comfortable in discomfort? Would you rather stay there? If that's what you really want, then that's cool. That's your life. But a lot of people want to sit here and complain about not having the things they want when they're the ones that are sabotaging themselves. So we have to become aware of when we are our biggest problem. Practice expanding your capacity to receive good things. Bottom line, and just like full stop. When something good happens to you, just be like, wow, I'm really glad this is happening. You don't have to like dig into it. You don't have to be like, I don't deserve this. No, like stop. Truly, like full stop. Just accept good things happening to you. Especially like, and in other areas of your life, try to notice when you're making it a thing, right? And what I mean by that is like, if someone says something nice to you, like, oh, you're really pretty. If someone compliments you, you don't have to jump and compliment them back. Like just accept a nice thing happening to you and just say thank you. It's not that I'm trying to say you can't compliment people back. I just think that there's this urgency that we can't accept good things without having to like do something back right away. Sometimes you just need to sit with the good thing and just accept it and be grateful for it, because gratitude is a really big part of that process. So anyways, think about in your life, what's something you're on the edge of? What's something you're on the verge of getting? And try to ask yourself honestly, are you pulling away from it? Are you creating any issues? Are you creating obstacles and then acting like it's a struggle? Try to ask yourself if this is genuinely happening in your life and just be aware of it. I think we have so much good to look forward to that's coming our way, and we just have to know like it's okay that it happens. And I know that we live in a weird time where like you turn on the news and truly it seems like everything bad is happening all the time. And I think one thing for me too right now is just I don't feel comfortable having good things happening to me when I see that there's so much bad happening in the world. Like people are really dying and I'm like trying to enjoy my life and be happy for myself, and I feel weird about that. but that's just like not healthy. And it's unrealistic to live in a state of thinking that you have to constantly suffer because maybe the world around you is just not the best. And I will say we have a lot of things right now going on, but don't let that take away from the beautiful moments in your life, whether that's you building a family, you getting a job you wanted to get, you having beautiful, healthy relationships. Don't let the state of the world and the chaos around you or the people around you try to convince you that you can't be having a beautiful life, because two things can be true at once. Things can be very hard in the world right now, and they are, but we can also have a lot of good going on right now and a lot of beauty in the world. It's just that's not going to make the headlines on the news. What's going to make headlines are tragedies, horrific things, just like terrible things are going to headline. When people are being kind to each other, when people are doing good in the world, that's boring. Just like I said in the beginning, peace is boring. It's not trend worthy. So don't mistake that in your own life. When things are boring, maybe they're just going good for you, and you should accept that. And don't let the world around you convince you otherwise. Anyways, guys, I hope this was a good reminder for you guys that you should be having all the good things happening to you, and you're allowed to accept all the good things and not feel bad for it all. If you liked this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and follow us on all platforms. And I will see you guys next week on the Because I Love You podcast.